1. A kid who hardly showed up to class surprisingly showed up for the final. The kid asked to open the window at the beginning of class because it was warm in the room, so my professor let him. He scribbled on his paper for 30 minutes and then asked to go to the bathroom, which my professor allowed. He came back, finished the test and left. The twist: he had dropped a copy of the test out of the window to his friend below, who went to the lounge and took the exam. They met up in the bathroom, and the kid took the test from his friend, went back to class, wrote his name on it and turned it in. The only flaw in this plan was that another professor happened to be looking in that direction when the test was dropped out of the window and foiled the whole plan.
What's your story of a girl being a complete creep? A friend's sister was trying to date me. I had just gotten out of my marriage and had only about 6 months of putting stuff back together. We had always been friendly, but never romantically involved. She kept pursuing me, and I kept putting that off. Then we had a scheduled meet-up with everyone, and magically everyone else cancelled last minute. She had orchestrated a date. It was awkward, but like I said, we had always been friendly, so I stayed and ate wings and drank. That was the end of that. No kiss, etc. I was very straightforward that it wasn't looking for a relationship. It didn't slow her down, so I just would respond to a week worth of her texts on Sunday evening all at once. I didn't want to ruin a relationship with her brother or the family. Well, eventually it slowed down. Months later I finally decide to date again, and I date a co-worker. It eventually gets around. She sends me these nasty texts accusing me of being a pig only worried about sex, and how she could have me if she wanted. It was a weird and twisted spiral that I let play out without responding. I ended up never responding, and unfortunately it did affect my relationship with her brother.
What's your secret that could literally ruin your life if it came out? Cousin died when we were both 17. There was a reception at his house just after the funeral. I went into his room and stole all the money that was there. Took some other valuables that his parents wouldn't realize were gone. No one knows that I did it. They just assumed he didn't have any money in his room. Only loose change. I don't regret it, but I will